Hey, Lord Henry, sorry I was trying to type some stuff to figure out why chat isn't showing up and stream elements, I don't know. It's not showing it, so... I hope they improve, but on the other hand, I'm also hoping for a disappointing season so that they finally realize that what they're doing is not good and they need to do something else. if they keep winning a horrible division, they're just going to keep thinking, well, hey, we won the division, and not change anything. I don't know. I'm of two minds about it, I guess. Then every fan here is. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think it's well, it's definitely a combination of both. Uh, we have a quarterback who has the potential to be very, very good. Unfortunately, we have an offensive line that is horrifically bad. I mean, historically, epically bad. We have some injuries on wide receiver, which makes it harder for our quarterback to do what he needs to do, but that offensive line also is really the factor. The problem is that our coaching staff knows that we have a bad offensive line. And they refuse to make changes to the scheme, the offensive scheme, to accommodate for the fact that they're horrible. And it's just unexcusable that you should be putting, a really, really good player in jeopardy like that all the time by just sticking doggedly to what you've always done in the past. So I don't know. But who am I to say? I'm just one guy sitting in an armchair playing quarterback, right? So yeah, we'll kind of see how it goes. It's this time of year is always one of those hopeful yet frustrating parts of the year. Hey, Ostamura, welcome. Sorry, chat's not showing up in the live stream. I don't know what's wrong. I've looked at stream elements and can't figure out what the deal is. Welcome, everyone, to today's live stream, episode number 3 of our Dragon Age the Veilguard Road gameplay series. I'm Commander Droval, and I want to thank you for coming along on our journey today. So a couple of admin notes. First, I don't know why chat is not showing in the live stream. It's the second time this has happened, but I can't replicate it, so I don't know what has gone wrong to fix it. I just went and looked. Stream Elements seems to be showing the chat just fine. I'm not entirely sure if it's an OBS issue or something, but nothing has changed with the URL, so I'm not entirely sure what's happening there. So for this afternoon, you'll have to just follow along in the chat window on YouTube. I apologize for that. So on an admin note for the game, on Wednesday of this week, BioWare released patch number 2 for Dragon Age. And this one is really small. It fixes 2 issues for PC players where sometimes the settings on your rook could have been reset after you make, when you're making and saving a new character. I haven't seen that before. I've got 3 characters right now playing simultaneously, and haven't seen it, but it obviously is out there. And then the second one is that they reduce the instances of a game crash during the compilation of shaders when you start the game. People have complained about this since launch, that the whole compiling shaders thing, 1, takes too long, and 2, is very prone to crashes, and it is very, very true. It's interesting to see how they worded that when they said it reduced the instances of a game crash. They didn't say that they fixed a bug that was causing game crashes during shader compilation. They said they've reduced instances of it, so not entirely sure that they're 100% complete on that. But anything to reduce the number of crashes you're going to have when you try and start the game is certainly a benefit. I get a crash about once out of every 5 or 6 times I start the game. And by crash, it will just go back. It will quit the instance entirely and go back to Steam. It won't give you a warning message or an error message. It'll get partway through compiling the shaders, and then bam, it's just gone. It's like the game didn't even start. Start the game up again, and every time so far it's gone through. But maybe this will help reduce the amount of it and make it a little more stable, and we'll just cross our fingers and go from there. So I think that's it on the admin notes. So on our recap, last week we had made our way into the Crossroads, and the Crossroads is going to be exactly what it sounds like. It's going to be an intersection point for a lot of things that we're going to be doing going forward. We did some exploration in the Crossroads, and then we headed out to a section here where we're going to have to decide which of 2 main quest lines we want to pursue next. I've already decided which way we're going to go, so let's go ahead and jump in here. Okay, and we need to get to either Treviso or Docktown. We are going to go to Treviso to meet up with the Antivan Crows. So, as such, we're going to kind of head that direction. But we're starting to get other side quest markers, so to speak, throughout our journey here. And you can see some of those here in the journal. We it wants us to go through either the Gate of Lost Ages or the Gate of Deep Sorrows. There's also another quest that we kind of started last time, which was look for more of the wolf statuettes here in the Crossroads. Some of that's going to be, well, a lot of that's going to be locked off until we proceed farther through the main quest line. But we are going to head to Treviso here, to the Gate of Deep Sorrows. So let's head out. I do need a potion.
The gods' blight and blood magic has sealed the way. Only their champion may open it.
A champion?
It dwells on this island. Challenge the champion and claim its essence. This path will open to you.
Okay, so it wants us to challenge a champion.
The Guardians can't hold them off for long. Ugh. Is that something inside it?
I'm gonna wait for some of our arrows to come back.
That's the champion we're looking for. Watch yourselves.
And yes, that is the champion that we are looking for. Okay, we do have some combo opportunities here. Okay, so we definitely need to get some healing going here. Let's see if I can pilfer and interrupt this attack. And we did.
Whatever that creature left might be handy for us.
And there's the champion essence that
That's
you
the
need.
essence we need.
Definitely need to get this working.
Hope I don't have to carry it for too long.
Okay, and we get Proving Steel. Again, an upgrade. A charged attack damage is going to be nice for us. We use that to close the distance quite a bit.
An altar to a wolf. Bet I know who that's for.
And this is what activating the wolf statues does.
The gods bless us.
Okay, and every one of those that you're going to activate and you find the treasure for is going to grant you a skill point. So let's take a look at our skills here. So we'll take critical damage. Either way, we're going to go through Toxic Dash here. But Necrosis might be nice since we're going to be getting it anyway with Toxic Dash. Actually, I think we will go this way.
Your strength is mine.
Get our potion up to full. And that's going to open this area over here. Ah, which gives us an amulet. This is the first amulet that we have. We use enhanced damage quite a bit. So that will definitely be an upgrade for us. Okay. All right. So we can we don't have a fast travel point near there. And the Venatori are fighting some of the Guardian automatons down below us. We can't get there yet. And looks like Harding is going to get an upgrade to her armor. That's always nice. Yeah, you see the health bars down there below us.
As the gods' champion passed freely, so will you.
Are we still tracking that? Yeah, we are. Alright, we're gonna go look over here in a
I
second.
didn't know this many Illuvians still existed. Where do they go?
Time to find out.
And now we get into the real Crossroads. This is where we're going to be moving around through a bunch of these different areas. We opened up the fast travel point here. I would assume that they do, Lord Henry, and that they can go down just like companions in the previous games have. And I would assume that upping their armor, it just takes longer for them to do that, to get to that point. I haven't had any of my companions go down in any of the fights I've been in. But that's really mainly because I'm dragging most of the aggro, for the most part, and I'm doing most of the fighting. So I haven't seen it, but I would assume that it does. It would be fairly pointless to give them things like armor and that sort of stuff if we can't change between them like we used to in the past. And they don't go down. But I haven't seen it yet, but my assumption is that they do. So here you can see that there are other Illuvians out here that are not active. So you can tell that we're going to be opening up other areas here to explore in the future. There is a little bit that we can go take a look at here before we head out to Treviso. Okay. So we should recognize this area. We've been down here before. That is locked off. We're not able to access it yet, but we should recognize that door over there is also locked off, so we should kind of recognize where we are here. So let's head up here and head through the gate to Treviso. Okay, so now you get to decide who you want with you. It's only allowing you one person. Okay, and that's because we're going to gain access to another one here. So taking Harding with us, I think that's still fine. I like her abilities that she has.
Treviso, one of the finest cities in Antiva, now living under occupation. I've arranged for one of my friends to meet us.
You made it. I hear you go by Rook these days.
Remember, we chose Antivan Crow as our background, so we should know people here.
It's good to see you. Meet Andaratea of House Cantori.
No need to be formal with friends. Thea, please. Come. Viago is gathering the others. He's happier home.
I doubt that.
Trust me, he complains more when you're not around.
We could explore these areas, but we're going to have the opportunity to do all of that later.
My friend says come with us.
The Antam soldiers have made themselves at home here.
We have suffered their company for too long. The Antam reached a stalemate in their war with Tevinter. Some turned here instead. Antiva was rich, comfortable, and has no standing army to stop them.
You went to the position.
She stitched it well enough.
I hate seeing Treviso ground down.
This occupation will not last. The Antivan Crows remain. And one day, I will see a knife through every would-be tyrant's throat.
And this seems like typical Antivan Crow stuff. Navigating through the rooftops. We are the
We
assassins,
have
after all.
arrived.
A casino?
The Cantori Diamond.
Yet there's no reason that the assassins can't be stylish and wealthy about it.
Did you finish that contract? To stop the Dreadwolf?
Hello, Viago. And it's complicated.
How many times do I have to tell you? Crows always finish the job.
We just can't take initiative, right? My run-in with the Antam taught me that.
Don't let him scold you too much. V was worried about you.
Rook, this is Catarina de la Morte.
The first Talon. I'm honored. Which makes you...
Ilario de la Morte, her grandson. What brings you here?
Right. My target is a pair of elven gods, or that's what they call themselves. They're ancient, blighted mages. I need our best. The man who brought blood mages and Venatori to their knees.
Lucanis. My grandson. They called him the Demon of Virantium. He was the one who did those jobs.
Exactly who we're after.
Except Lucanis de la Morte is dead. He was killed a year ago.
What I say doesn't leave this room. The body our people brought back was not my grandson. It was dressed in his clothing, but it had been altered with blood magic to have his face.
My cousin is still alive? And you didn't think to tell me?
His ship was attacked. We knew someone sold him out. So you kept your suspicions to yourself.
But you've brought it up now. Why?
I've had eyes on the Venatori ever since they took my grandson from me. They were hunting your dread wolf. And what you did to his ritual threw them into disarray. They made mistakes, and now I have a location. The Ossuary, where the demon of Virantium is kept. Find this Ossuary. Free Lucanis. You'll have your god killer. And I'll have my grandson.
An important thing to remember there is that they said someone sold him out.
Come. Katarina arranged the boat. One of our mages will meet us there.
Keep that in mind.
Did you think the Venatori would keep a normal prison? Or that one could hold the demon of Virantium? The Ossuary lies beneath the sea. A fact I learned mere minutes ago.
Under the... Oh, this is gonna be just great.
You're not happy Katarina kept this from you.
Would you be? Lucanis is family. Maybe she thought I'd act too rash if it meant saving him. And now, who can say if he's even still alive?
Are you coming with us?
It's possible we've been watched. If all of us vanish from the dock, you play the alluring hero. I know Treviso. If we have a tail, I have a better chance of distracting their interest.
I do love this city too. The graphics of it are really, really nice.
So how do we get in?
You'll see.
Alright, and here we are inside the ossuary.
Already took down the guards.
I can't decide if that's good or bad. But we have a demon to find. Any ideas?
So someone's obviously been here. There's a lot of dead Venatori around. Okay, so they don't want to go near the crow's cell anymore. That must be Lucanis they're talking about.
Look. So this is the ossuary. This doesn't look like any prison I've seen.
Well, prisons take on a lot of different forms. You'll find out what that is, or that direction, a little bit later. We can't get through it right now.
Well, we're not going that way.
Oh, so the place is underwater and falling apart. That seems real safe.
It's not.
I can't believe all this is underwater. If the enchantments containing this place ever failed.
Do we really need another assassin? We already have you, and you're great.
We're trying to kill gods, Harding. We're gonna need a lot of knives.
That is true. We're going to find out how to go that way a little bit later as well. Right now, we're fairly linear in how we can progress through this. More crafting materials. Okay, and some more valuable items. And we're getting more decor. I've noticed that the decor drops have kind of upped since the first patch. I don't know if they kind of did that surreptitiously behind the scenes or what, but...
Whatever's behind that door, it's important. Which means that's the right direction.
Then we break through.
Okay, we're going to have to. But let's head around over here first. Okay, now we get to kind of an introduction to how the locks or the puzzles work here. And that's with these crystals that are around here. If they're unshielded, you can just shoot them to break them. Some of them are going to be, and you see that they put out a beam that brings up a shield. Some of these may be shielding other crystals. And then you have to destroy the crystals in order.
All right, we're almost through.
To get the shield to drop. Okay? So that's kind of how all of these work. Okay, and we got Hala's Grace. So this is our second amulet here. So Quickened is nice. This is what happens when you use the slow time ability. I want to stay with the enhanced damage for now. Let me look at Harding and see what we have for her skills. Yeah. Time slow is not on her, it's on Nave or Balara, one of the two. So either way, that amulet's not going to do us very good right now, but we can certainly save it. The high security key we're going to have access to here in a little bit.
We don't have to fight. We're just here for Lucanis Delamore. Get ready.
Rising Hail, Dragon of Mystery, Lucanis, Dragon of Night, hear your faithful calls.
I'm guessing you're the reason we're here.
Dude.
Who are you? Who sent you?
My name's Rook, House Deriva. I'm here to bring you home.
House Deriva. You're a crow.
You weren't expecting a rescue. I wasn't expecting whatever that was.
Rook. He's possessed by a demon.
It's complicated.
Katerina promised us a mage killer if we broke you out of here.
I can still work.
Good. Because I'm pretty sure more Venatori are on their way. We have to get moving.
They have a vial of my blood. They can use it to control me. I cannot leave it in their hands. And I had a contract when I was captured. One of my targets is here, Calivan. You know what that means. Crows don't break contracts.
All right. We'll help. But in return, I want help killing some things.
I'll owe you.
I'm sure we'll owe each other before this is all over. Let's go.
Lucanis is awesome.
So, first order of business?
Blood first, then my target, Calivan, the prison warden.
Where do we find them?
In the tower. There's a bridge.
Not anymore. We'll have to find another way across.
And he has a workaround for that. But now we have access to Lucanis, and you can see that the higher level you are when you recruit them, the higher level their gear is going to be. So we're starting with uncommon gear on Lucanis here. His skills, he has Debilitate, which applies Sundered, and he has Abominate, which is just a high damage necrotic attack. It deals high barrier damage, which is something to keep in mind. If you're trying to beat your way through a barrier so that you can cause physical damage, this is an attack to be able to do that. The Debilitate is just dealing high stagger, just like most of the other attacks do. And now moving back in here, let's make sure. Of course there is. Stuff to search in here.
people cannot die!
All right. One of them has a key.
I'm there! This is a big place. Where would they keep vials of blood?
Calivan keeps it under guard. Blood is the only thing that can bind a demon. If they lose it,
Then it's chaos.
Okay, so some crafting materials here. And nothing over here. There's the high security key.
What was going on here?
they weaken the veil with blood magic and summon whatever they can from the other side. Any spirit can become a demon. Zara didn't give them a choice.
Zara?
Zara Renata. There might be a higher-ranking Venatori somewhere, but I don't know of one. This place is all her.
Okay, so again, you can see a crystal that's needed to unlock those two doors, but it's shielded. So this one up here is not. And there you can see the crystal that is forming the shield around this one. And that's going to unlock both of these doors. Okay, some Minrotha's wine. Okay, so we got a caretaker power memento. Remember, we've talked about those before. And a tincture kit. So we got our next belt. This gives us 790 healing. We had 400 previously, so a huge jump in our health there. Now we can follow the pathway up here.
Corpses possessed by demons. Watch out.
Zara Renata's work. This place exists for her to make new, worse kinds of demons.
Okay, so we need a key.
Venatori ahead.
Mine.
Treviso never yields!
boy, I do love rogue combat. It is so dynamic. I love the finishing moves and all that sort of stuff that goes along with it. Just awesome. And we obviously have another... And we need to get somewhere where we can hit it. Gotta take those headshots when you can.
You sure about this? Abominations.
We made a deal with the Crows to bring him back. And don't forget that it's gods we're up against.
Right. Well, abominations never end well. Just remember, I warned you.
Okay, so let's get our health topped up, and we can look at our skills since we leveled up. So we'll take Toxic Dash here. And that unlocks our third ability slot here. So we'll have to keep that in mind as we go. This applies Sundered. And nothing there detonates it. Do either of Lucanis's detonate Sundered? Doesn't look like it. Nope. We can always apply Sunder, but we can't detonate it with the current party that we have. There's our key that we need. Remember, we have a key back behind us. Instead of that one, we're going to make our way back the way we came. That gets us into this room here. Okay, so learning about some prisoners that are currently being turned into demons. And here we go. We get an upgrade. Just barely, but still an upgrade over the Proving Steel. Actually, that's probably a downgrade overall because the charged attack damage is plus 20% on this. And there's only a 1 physical damage difference between the two, so we're going to leave it how it is. Now we'll pick up this key after everybody's crossed. You don't have to. They will join up on your character if they get trapped on the other side of that or something like that. And we'll bring that key back up here and drop it in the slot that they want us to.
So the vial of blood the Venatori took from you
It's for blood magic, to control me, and the demon. Until it's gone, I cannot touch Calivan.
Okay, so a point of no return here. Always checking around behind us. Ah, now you can see where we are. Okay, this is where we came back in. And that was that point I said you'd drop down earlier that I mentioned at the start when we came in here.
Now what?
What? Ari? Fine. He says he can get us across.
Who is he?
The demon. He says there's something here. Something he can grab hold of in the Fade. It's close.
And this is where you learn about Spite. Spite is the demon inside of Lucanis, and you can utilize him to open up certain other things or pathways.
As you wish.
The demon pulled all of that from the Fade?
I'm as surprised as you.
Now, these things don't last forever, so make sure you utilize them and clear the path, because after a bit of time, they will disappear on you. Okay, and here we go. So, we're in the middle of a fight here. We can let this play out a little bit, but it doesn't normally help you much. The Fabricator is very tanky when it comes to the undead that are here. But you can see the vulnerable tag here is highlighting things that are going to be doing more damage. The up arrow indicates that you're going to be doing more damage with that particular type of attack. And that's what we're going to do. He's got a barrier up here, so we want to do some high barrier damage with Lucanis. I'm going to throw on Adrenaline Rush here for the enhanced damage. And I'm going to go in with a Toxic Dash as soon as I get closer here.
Made all these monsters.
Did I not trigger these? Thought I did.
Didn't they?
Blood mages have never learned. Zara can summon all the demons she wants, but I don't have to obey her.
Aww. My first death. I didn't have any revives either. But it should have brought me right back here. Because there was a save right before.
Not a problem.
They're fighting? But the Venatori made all these monsters, didn't they?
Blood mages, they never learn. Zara can summon all the demons she wants, but they don't have to obey her.
Oh, come on, I'm stuck. Come on, get out of the way.
The faithful are done.
What did Zara want all these undead for?
Okay.
Nothing.
Yeah, that was a pretty pointless death that I ran into last time.
Those are failures? What is
Now I found out why. You get
Took the best results out a few
you get
days ago.
stuck
Some of the demons she created are still here.
on some of these things. Yeah, see? I was like, why wasn't my dodge getting me out of the way? I was stuck on some polygon or something back there, so. But hey, no big deal. Was bound to happen. Okay, let's continue looting around here. Another caretaker power item. You saw it pop up down there at the bottom right. One thing I don't like about this is how you have to be facing certain items in a certain direction for it to pop up and give you the, like here, for instance, I'm here. This one I can move around the side, but some of the ones that you find on the shelves and things like that, you have to be at the front. You can't be over at the side to loot them. Okay, so another amulet, projectile ability damage. That would certainly help me one-shot things a little bit more. Okay, and then we'll hit the chest here. Yeah, see, this chest is double-sided. Okay, and now we've got runes. So we actually got Glaciate too. Gonna equip runes at the character screen. They give your Lyri. It's very similar to something that you might see in Destiny, or Destiny 2, where you have an item that you can slot things into or level it up or pick certain abilities, and when you do, it enhances your overall combat powers. And that's over here. So there are 3 empty slots in the Lyrium Dagger. We can put Glaciate in, so now all of your weapon attacks deal cold damage for 20 seconds. So just a straight boost in combat power. Okay, and you activate runes with V. So, or that's what the default is on your keyboard. So you can cycle through on the ability wheel. It's only during combat though, but I think, yeah, once you have multiple down here, you'll be able to C for scroll through and V to activate. Yeah, very much so, Lord Henry. This is, instead of being item specific though, it's overall, it's an overall thing. The lyrium dagger's always equipped, no matter what. But yeah, very similar type of thing. It's something that you slot in and it increases your overall combat power, or ability power in one way or another. Okay, the duelist coat is a big increase here for us. Nice, and ooh, it looks really nice. But we've got our own fit to show off here. And again, we need a key. Just make sure. Yeah, I know where that's going. And I just want to look kind of down here below me.
Calivan, you said he's the one in charge?
No, he's a lackey. He runs this place for a powerful magister. He was my target a year ago. Now we both want him dead.
We meaning?
Demons don't forgive.
Okay, the Graven Ring, 20% ranged attack damage. It's my first ring, so no reason not to slot it. And then this way you can cross over here. Let's go, Harding. Going to drop a save here.
What kind of demons are these?
We can let this fight play out a little bit. The demonic experiments are going to win.
Strike them again!
Okay, so this is almost entirely barrier. Aw.
Let me keep him first, then you can take him down.
Ah. See ya. Okay, so let's bring up Lucanis again. I'll get some healing out of this. Okay, nice. And we did level... Nope, we didn't level up. Okay, so this is the main way that we're going to go. There I am breaking crates again. Oh, come on. I wanted to do a final blow there and it got stuck on reading something. Alright, so we do need another potion here. Loot these two cells. Okay, nothing there. And this is what I got stuck on. You can see these are prisoners that they've been turning into experiments here. Get wrecked. There we go. Whoa. There's still another one left. Okay, well thanks, Lucanis. So I believe I picked up a helm. Yes, I did. So is an upgrade. Even though the weak point damage is going to go away. we're still looking for a key, aren't we? Okay. Thought we were still looking for a key to get back. This is where we came up. No, that's not where we came up. Oh, yeah, we jumped down off of this. That's right. Yeah, we jumped down off of this. Can't make your way back up there. It's one way down. That's why. Yeah, because this is where we were when we came down. So we can't get back up there. I think there might have been something up there I missed with a key. Because again, we can't get back over there. I don't think. Make sure nothing below me. Yeah, I didn't know I could pause combat by reading a note either. Almost got me killed.
I don't like this.
We may not have much time.
I don't like this either. Now you see I'm getting all save happy because I died once. See how that works?
This way. There's a shortcut.
Lead the way.
Okay. It's gonna lead us down there. Let's go look around a little bit before we go that way. Okay, nothing else down here. Okay, and now you get to what I was talking about a little bit ago. These rifts that he opens do not stay open permanently. Okay.
I'm on.
And we can jump up there. I think I can tab this. Yep, I can.
Easy enough. Consider that.
You can see they will disappear after a certain amount of time. You can see the first one down there is no longer open. So don't stand on them and mess around, because you will end up dying. Well, not dying. You will be knocked out of the world and you'll have to come back. Okay, so let's go. Oh, nothing over here. The only way to go is down here, one way. And another one-way here.
How are we supposed to find this thing?
I know it's here. We can smell it.
We can smell it. You might be able to smell it. I don't know about me. Just looks like we're going to get into a fight here, right? Nope, guess we're not. Okay, so again, figuring out the crystals here. We've got one there that we can't do. We can unlock this one, possibly. Yep, that's going to unlock this one. Now there's another one that feeds into that that's over there.
Look at what's left of these people. They were tortured. What a terrible way to die.
Very few people survive Calivan's rehabilitation.
You did.
Wait, we cannot go after Calivan yet. Not while he has my blood.
Okay, so there's this one, and that one is there, and it's getting it from another one over there. So much stuff to break in here. You don't know how hard it is to curb my propensity to go around here and just destroy everything. Alright, so now this one here.
There, just 2 left now.
There. Just one crystal between us and the other side of that barrier.
That's it. The barrier should be down.
Let's see what's on the other side.
Okay, let's just make sure there's nothing.
Get that barrier down. Find the crystals that power it.
Yes, we're going to head over this way. Okay, some more caretaker power, nice. Of course, we don't have to go this way because we already shot this crystal from afar, but we can pick up the loot that's in here. Loot, see? Ah, a new belt. Oh, so it grants quickened on potion use. That's interesting. I'd lose quite a bit of health, but quickened is kind of nice. No, I think I'll stick with this. Again, I'm squishy, so having the extra health is probably going to serve me better than the extra bonus damage. Okay. So done over here. Okay, we've been that way. So let's head up here.
When you said a vial of blood, I thought it would be small.
There. That's the one. It has to be.
And let's loot the room first. Okay, we'll read this. Okay, so they were trying to get the demon out of Lucanis through their experiments.
It's finally gone.
So now what?
Now we find Calivan.
Somebody wasn't happy about that. And we've already been in here, right? Yes, that was the loot on the other side of that. Oh, yep.
Rock, it's us against gods, Harding.
I am right here, you know.
It's fine. We can talk about something else. What's Katerina like?
After so long in this pit, I barely remember.
Okay, so Calivan's in front of us, so this is obviously the boss fight that we're going to run into here. And crazy enough, this fight is responsible for most of the deaths in the game. They put out a stat about that, that this fight was one that was responsible for the most deaths of any of the boss fights. So we'll see how we do.
This was entirely unnecessary. Zara and her little jests. He's already the demon of Virantium. Won't this be ironic? Hilarious. And now look at the mess you've made of my facility. She always leaves me to clean up.
So this is Calivan.
He is. The target I was sent for a year ago. A crow never abandons a contract.
What did they op-
Okay, so he's vulnerable to cold, so activating Glaciate is certainly going to help. He's got a barrier that we have to break through, so dealing high barrier damage is going to be useful in this. So I think I'm going to apply Sundered as well. I'm going to get Adrenaline Rush. Actually, I won't apply. Let's activate Glaciate first. And now no, come on.
Experiment, not worthy of my time.
Oh.
The Ossuary is my domain. No one leaves here.
me, so drop another. Let's get in there and get some health.
I am the right hand of Zara. You will fall.
Aww. Okay, so let's drop his barrier again. I'm gonna get health going.
Demons, your master calls.
Okay, and now we get into phase 2 of this. One second left. Okay, everybody should be back up again. But I'm going to save that for the next part here. There we go. And now Calivan's back.
Victim like the others. I will have order. I refuse to fall.
Oh boy. That hurt.
Not be defeated.
Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, that was him. Didn't get it off in time. Oh, jeez. Okay, we'll activate. He's almost out. See if we can get Lucanis to finish him off here. Outstanding. Well done.
The crows send their regards.
There you could see Spite.
Yes, the job's done.
Smells like blood. Ashes. Not done, not yet.
Lucanis, are you alright? Lucanis, what are you looking at?
Careful. They know we're not right.
You cannot see him. I wondered.
We clearly have things to discuss. Somewhere else.
Agreed. I think it's time I got some air.
Okay, now before we talk to him, we're obviously going to loot what we have here. Okay, ooh, we picked up God's Foil for Lucanis. So, +1 to him, a big stagger increase, which is nice. And we're going to have to remember that. Attack my target has 50% penetration. Go get our potions back up. Okay, that's where we came up. Go look to either side and up at the top. Okay, nothing out here. Okay, so a whole bunch of prisoners that they've been experimenting on. And another codex entry and a big chest. Okay, so a lot more stagger. The 50% arrow regeneration is really nice, though. I don't use it very much. I don't use the bow very much. So I guess the increased damage and increased stagger is probably better. Alright, let's talk to Lucanis and we can get out of here.
Shall we go?
I'm ready to get out of this place.
Imagine how I feel.
Alright, so that didn't go too bad. Thank you, Lord Henry. Appreciate it.
Make it.
Lucanis, what happened here? A message from Zara Renata. I can't believe it. You're home. Zara? Her people got this close?
The woman who runs the prison?
The Venatori witch who captured me.
Revenge for the breakout, maybe.
Where's Katerina?
She's...
The Venatori caught her in their confusion. I get one of you back, only to lose the other.
Someone killed the first Talon of the Crows now? After the gods escaped? That's not a coincidence.
Zara's been a thorn in our side before, and you said yourself, it could be revenge for your prison break.
No, Rook's right. The timing is suspicious for many reasons.
When I find Zara, I'll ask her.
You just got here, and already you want to leave again?
Katerina gave me a contract. I'm not breaking the last deal she ever made. And I owe Rook. Once that's done, I'll come home.
I'll return him in one piece.
Thank you. Cousin, when you find Zara, I need to be there.
We are under attack. Antam on one side and our Venatori on the other. Forget revenge. We need you.
No, Viago. Sarah came for us here, in my house. She took Katerina from my house. You find her and cut her heart out, Lucanis. Vi and I will hold down the fort.
I'll give her your regards, Thea.
For Katerina.
Things are getting a little more suspicious here. I don't know about y'all, but I'm a little suspicious of Ilario.
But the demon of Virantium was free at last. Sooner or later, debts new and old would come due. And they would all be paid in blood.
They're the same thing. Mostly, kind of.
Except one will manipulate you, or kill you, or both.
But how do you get rid of them?
What's everyone talking about?
Spite.
The demon in Lucanis. When a person gets possessed, the demon usually takes control.
And they turn into a monster. The spirit just molds them however they want.
I've heard of abominations being cured by killing the demon in the Fade. That's not a sure bet, though.
Well, there's one way, but it's, well... We'd have to,
You'd have to kill me.
That can't be the only solution. Can't we reason with Spite, maybe? Persuade it to leave?
Talk doesn't work on spite.
She won't hurt you. How sweet.
I want to talk to her!
Before we do, well, that... Let's think this through some more. There has to be a solution.
I have people in Marathas I can ask, but I wouldn't get my hopes up.
All right. So what next?
Let me talk to them! I want to talk to...
Lucanis!
Nope. It's fine. I'm fine.
What did he do that for?
Throwing a tantrum when he doesn't get his way?
But he could just take you over. Make you do what he wants.
It's, you know, not great, but kind of good news, in a way.
Don't pretend this is all right. It wouldn't be fine if another person did it.
No, but there's nothing I can do about it. If it were another person, I could solve this with a knife. Just give me a minute. He'll get bored once everyone leaves.
I don't like leaving you alone with the demon.
You don't have to worry about me.
Lucanis.
Please.
All right, that completes the Sea of Blood. So we have a new companion available to us, which is always nice. And unlocked a new exploration level, the Treviso Canals. So return to this location via the world map or through the Crossroads Alluvion. So let's... and we got bonus items in our wardrobe? Why? Oh, for you and your companions.
Rough shape under the Antom's occupation. I should check in with the other crows.
We will. Okay, nothing to change on our monument. Let's go have some conversations. Okay, so nothing for Knave.
Had to be 3.
Oh, shit! No! Okay. Try again. Deep breaths. There. Oh, God, damn it. Oh no! Sorry. Just breaking things.
Want help? I could, I don't know, kick it or something?
Oh, yes. Just be careful. Some things don't do well. If you break them, I mean.
What kind of don't do well are we talking about?
Oh, you know, reality tears, wild magical energy. Also, for some reason, bees. I don't know why. And I don't know why this won't work. Thought I'd figured it out. But it keeps breaking, and I can't get my thoughts to line up.
You fixed the Illuvian, though.
The Illuvian was easy. Once I replaced the resonance crystals, adjusted the lyrium lens, it worked fine. I mean, I had to realign the matrices, but it just worked. Not like this thing.
Balara, I don't understand half the words you just used. You'll figure this out. Whatever this is.
It's the Nodus Dirthalin, the 8th archive. I heard it was gone forever, but here it is.
So what does it do?
It knows things, whatever its creator knew, at least. So much knowledge, all the wonders of Elvenon. Or at least bits of them, which is more than we have. Once I figure it out, at least, whoever made it was powerful, but clumsy. It's resonating off tempo. Need to match it. First, introduce a microfracture, but before that, you'll need the Fate Harmonics, so... Sorry, I ramble sometimes. I'm a rambler. Ruined a lot of relationships. Most of the people I've been with didn't care for it. And I'm doing it. Again.
Don't worry about it. It doesn't bother me.
Oh. Well, good. Okay. Anyway, the Nodus Dirthalin. I'll get back to it. Soon. But I think I need a break. Maybe take a nap and I can finish later.
Personally, I always endorse napping.
Right. Never underestimate a good nap. Anyways, let me know if you need me. I'll be ready.
They'd found someone who could fix their mirror. One of Arlathan's own Veil Jumpers. Just what they were looking for. And Balara had found something else. An artifact that held a wealth of lost knowledge. But a prize like that was going to attract more attention than they'd bargained for.
Okay, so little interesting side note there, I guess. So I'll be anxious to see where that trouble comes from and what it is.
I'm heading out to practice my new magic. I could use some moral support. I really have to get better at using my new abilities. Don't want to drop a rock on someone's head.
Okay, so an unfamiliar sense. Let's take a look at our journal here. And now we can see we start unlocking some companion quests here. Okay. We still have the previous ones that we had. The the Gate of Deep Sorrows, we need to return to Treviso, which is probably, I'm looking at the time, is probably, well, I mean, we can probably do Harding's, the start of Harding's personal quest line. Well, let's go out here and finish looking around the lighthouse first here.
Abundance.
So we have our shop rank. We can level this up. And that's going to up your upgrade level as well. So let's take this time to go through our personal stuff and start looking and see what we can upgrade and how much it's going to cost us to do it. Because we've been collecting a lot of materials, and if we can spend some, but not all of them, to level up our combat abilities, and that's what we want to do. So getting 11 out of this for a relatively small cost, sure. So again, the same thing. That's going to get me 90 more healing. Not a big increase there, but a relatively small cost. We're going to start to run out of the ores here pretty quick, so that's almost no increase. That's 10-ish%. Okay, we're gonna be having Lucanis with us for quite a bit of time. So, yeah, that's a big bonus ability damage. Not a whole lot here, but the stagger increase is good. Can't upgrade God's Foil. That's a level higher. Yeah, I think that's good. I would like an ability. We're gonna have to, we'll look at Lucanis next here and see in our companion list. Lucanis can level up. Good. Let's look at his skills, because we need something that's going to detonate. So this detonates Overwhelmed. I don't think we have anything that applies Overwhelmed yet. But Overwhelmed and applies Sunder are the two things that he can do. Harding can apply Sunder. She can detonate Overwhelmed as well. I don't think we have anything that applies Overwhelmed. Right? Yeah, detonates Overwhelmed, applies Weakened, applies Sundered. So we don't have any combos with keeping Lucanis in the party. which isn't great. Detonate Sundered, yeah. So if Ballara comes back into the party, then we would have combos. And if Knave comes back in the party, then we definitely also have combos with Icebreaker detonating Sundered as well. But I would just like to keep Lucanis in the party. Just thinking here. Because I want Lucanis to be damage focused. I already have a healer in Harding. So I don't want him to be giving those things to me. Damage versus barrier 50%. That's really nice. And then the cooldown on Eviscerate probably good as well. So we're going to remove Adrenaline Rush and we're going to put Eviscerate in there, and now he's damage focused. For Harding, I really like upping her healing here. Okay, that's an interesting set. Damage versus armor is really nice as well. But I definitely want to focus on hers. Yeah, Lord Henry, we'll go look at him here in a second, and you'll see what I have. And the cooldown duration on that is nice. You can see these are the skills that I have unlocked right now. So I can change them, yes, but I don't have any additional skills to change out of right now. I did level up, because see, your skills that you're going to unlock are here, out here in these trees. Okay, so what am I getting? Resistance is always nice. Yeah, I think the resistance is better for me. And what's in here? Oh yeah, that's the quickened on potion use. We're not going to be utilizing that. Okay, so looking at our map real quick. Let's head back up here. See if there's anything up top real quick. Nope, nothing. We'll head inside. Okay, so the Crows want us to come visit Treviso to kind of embark upon a quest line against the Antam. The Antam are the ones that are occupying Treviso. We saw them. We also have bonus damage against Antam because of choosing the Treviso or the Antivan Crows as our background. Let's head up here. See if anything else is unlocked. Go to the wardrobe real quick. Okay, so we have unlocked, as you find weapons, different types of weapons, you unlock the skin for it. So then you can apply that skin to any other weapon, no matter what. So that's what all these are, as we find new ones. So we can apply different ones. Let me just look through all those. Oh, there's more down here. Okay, don't think there's anything. Looks nice. What he's been wearing in the cutscenes. Bow, nothing there. Oh, let's got our companions, Lucanis. We got a new one. Okay, I think that's fine. Ooh. Can you carry any more daggers? Can you carry any more? Wonder if he's got any stuck in his boots somewhere. Okay, and the things that we picked up, you asked this question earlier, Lord Henry. I wanted to kind of wait until we had it. The decor that we've picked up, yes. The things that we've managed to grab are all shown here. So we can swap them out to be different things. Inside of our area here. So as you pick up more things, you'll be able to add more decorations in various places around your room. Don't think we have any other reliefs. We don't. Okay. So yeah, that's what all of the decor is for. You'll notice them when you pick them up. They're yellow bordered. They're legendary bordered to kind of highlight that you found one. Go see if there's anything for Varric to say. I don't think that there is. There's not.
So, Scout Harding glows now? Is that a thing everyone's doing, or just her?
Good question. So let's actually head down to... We'll continue on for the last hour here. We'll go through Harding's Harding's quest. So we're going to bring Harding with us, and we'll travel to the Crossroads.
The dock's been fixed. The caretaker must be regaining control of the Crossroads.
Okay. And that's kind of what happens as you progress through here. The Crossroads start to become more and more put together, so to speak.
Onward, dweller.
And you gain access to new locations through it.
That scent. I can't place it.
Coffee. Like Hilario and I smelled in the kitchen where we grew up, but that cannot be right.
Could be magic from the ancient elves.
Okay, so let's make sure we get a save here. I think we just got one. We did.
The Antam? Here?
They're close.
Interesting. Who just shot at me? Don't shoot at me while I'm trying to loot. That's bad manners. Oh.
Get out of there!
Oh, bad timing.
Whatever you say. Take him out.
Now's your chance.
First the Crossroads Guardians, and now the Antam. Stay alert.
So the Antam do quite a bit of damage with their heavy attacks, which is really the main thing that you need to avoid with them. The problem is that it's a quick hitting type of thing as well, so it's kind of a pain to avoid. So there's the key up there. Yeah, let's go that way first. See, like I say, it's a very quick hitter on their heavy attacks. You don't get a lot of chance to respond to it. I mean, come on. Yeah, especially the first one that they throw out tends to be very, very quick hitting. And me being old makes it a little hard fighting these guys. Thank goodness for the extra damage that I have.
Over there. Another entryway, like the one that took us to that Solus memory.
Okay, which we will. Let's go and look over here first. More guardians.
Look, the statue that controls those bridges is broken. Doesn't matter. We can figure this out.
Anyway, where was I? The Demon of Virantium, huh? And they called you that before the demon.
Ah, you don't have that enchanted barbed arrow in your quiver because you think it's pretty.
It is, though, isn't it?
Alright, so let's get into a fight here. Let's throw out a couple of things here. Oh, it didn't trigger. Why is it not triggering? It's just standing there and not triggering. Now it triggers. I would have preferred it would have triggered when I wasn't, or I was standing in front of it. Okay, so let's go turn the statues. Okay, there's that one. That one. This should activate another guardian. Okay, that one went better. Okay, let's go get the last statue here. And that'll activate the last guardian.
Target's ahead.
Alright, that went pretty well. Okay, another champion essence needed.
I see what unbinds. Bring it. The gods shall be denied.
Okay, need to get up top there, which we'll do through the bridge over there. But we'll keep looking around a little bit. Yep. See, there it is. Thing is, if you can avoid it and follow it up, then they're staggered for a while afterwards.
One for us.
Okay, so we don't use Rally Party. The stagger increase is nice, though. Okay, so let's head up. So Lucanis got some rare armor as well. Detonations deal an additional 100 necrotic damage. We just don't have any way to do detonations right now. But a huge increase in ability bonus damage.
The Demon of Virantium, huh? And they called you that before the demon.
Ah, you don't have that enchanted barbed arrow in your quiver because you think it's pretty.
It is, though, isn't it? The red shimmer is the enfeebling magic, and the spike tip is designed to splinter inside the target.
Very nice.
I thought you'd like that. I really hope I don't have to use it, though. It cost me a lot of gold.
That's why you only have the one.
Well, I only need one. Especially from this close.
Harding's pretty funny. Okay, and let's head across the bridge here. Open up the fast travel point. This looks fun.
Everywhere. The spirits, worshippers.
Ready when you are.
All right, everyone.
See ya.
More undead. That sounds good. The gods must have plans for them here too.
And we got him lined up over the edge. There he goes. I love... Sometimes you just gotta love mouse 1, you know? Just keep pressing mouse 1 until nothing's moving anymore. Nice. So... we're in combat? No, we're not.
Got it.
Okay, so Harding picked up some armor. And see if there's anything else around here. There is just one more thing. Yeah, these are down below us. I don't think I need any more potions. No, I don't. I'm full. I'm full on Ultimate 2.
Better be ready.
Ooh, that was nice. See ya. Actually, no. We'll do that, and we'll do this.
Since when do the Anton fight alongside undead?
No principles are sacred when gods demand a quick conquest.
The ultimate set up three eliminations right in a row. That was really nice. Okay, so Ballara gets a huge increase to ability damage. No, I like the enhanced. Oh, this is giving us enhanced damage duration. Ooh, yes. Definitely take that. Okay, nothing else here.
Get out of there.
Okay, where is he? So, unlocked an altar. So... normally that spawns an enemy, and we didn't see one, so I was looking around for him. Okay, so let's head back to the quest marker. Because I believe that's all that's around here. Make sure nothing down below. Nope. Full on health.
Thea told me you were fearless. Threatening the demon of Virantium to his face certainly proves it.
You know, it's actually the opposite. I'm afraid of what you are.
I'm brutally honest. She didn't mention that part.
I've seen demons. I know how they can corrupt. I know it won't even be your fault if it happens. But I won't let someone else turn on my friends. No matter how scared I am.
Good. Keep your bow close.
Yeah, I failed the perception check to disarm the chest. Okay, so... I don't think you can reach this area yet. I don't think you can. Because I think that's where you come out. I believe. So let's head back toward the quest marker like I said I was going to last time. Oh, is this side open? No, that's the memory. What time is it? We can go do the memory.
Wait, what happened? This doesn't feel like the Fade. More like a dream, or...
Glad you made it here safely. I didn't love our odds without you.
Who, me?
All right. Everything's in place. We hit Algernon's island fortress tonight. This is our best chance to free the people he's enslaved. Get in, save as many as you can, and bring them back here to Sanctuary. Be fast and be safe. I'll meet you on the other side. Fen-Haral scouting ahead. For freedom! For the Dread Wolf!
Might as well. If they're gonna let me.
The Dread Wolf is testing his
Oh.
rebels against my stronghold. How courageous.
Remember, these memories can hurt us. More of Solus's memories. Elganon sent his guards to attack the Dreadwolf's rebels.
At least it's not the real Algernon. especially here.
More guards.
Oh, bad timing.
Glad to see we all made it. Alganon's forces are making things interesting.
You, keep moving no matter what. Free those slaves. We'll take everyone else and give the guards something to think about.
We must be swift. Alganon is coming.
Sola sounded frightened.
Fear makes powerful memories.
Well, I would be afraid of them too. Okay, let's get... Hey, what am I stuck? Again, my dodge not working there.
Quickly, get us out of here.
Locked tight, and no sign of a key.
Maybe something in here can open it.
Oh, I know what this is for. It's going to follow with us. We need to go move this again. Drop the key. The other one with this, and then you get the wisp. Okay. Come with me.
Thank you. Thank you all.
There's an alluvion nearby. We'll head there right away.
Go. The Dreadwolf must be waiting for you.
Quickly! Elganon approaches. Stop his guards. We need to buy time for the captives to get to safety. I will hold off Elganon himself for as long as I am able.
Okay, gonna drop a save when I get over here.
The vermin keep coming. Go. I will deal with that ragged wolf.
One last push.
Oh, there's my dodge breaks again. Let's go deal with... Alright, let's get rid of him first. I will take care of, you know, and let's get some healing going. Okay, here. I'll get weakened on those two. I think I will apply Adrenaline Rush here. See if we can get them knocked down as well.
Soulless, no matter how far you run.
Let the big asshole rant. Everyone we freed is safe in the Crossroads.
Without all of you, well, thank you. But can Elganon find us here?
He cannot. I have made sure of...
Solus?
Elganon is a powerful opponent. My apologies. It is of no consequence. What matters, my friends, is that today, all of us are free.
I think that's it. The memory ends here.
Solus always cared about fighting injustice. He used to be a hero. He still thinks he is.
But it did not last.
And now, all that's left is this fragment. Come on, let's go.
Alright, so that went pretty well. So let's take a look at our skills. So adrenaline is really, really nice. Especially against high armor enemies. Once you get adrenaline, you gain huge bonus damage, and you're more likely that even your normal attacks can disrupt their attacks. So I really, really like getting adrenaline. And here's the chest that we were looking at from down below. Like I said, this is the way you come out after that last fight. So pretty big increases in both. So I'll take it. 20% charged attack damage. Okay, so that should finish off all this, and it's really just back the way that we needed to go. So for the last time, I'm heading back toward the quest marker.
This time he's definitely gone full demon.
But if you've seen my streams before, you know how it works. If there's something off to the side, I'm gonna go look at it.
You leave yourself open to our actual enemies.
The power of the demon-possessed assassin should make up for how twitchy everyone else gets, right?
Okay, so here's where we started. Okay, so just like most of the other things that we've started to open up, you can now come back into various locations that you've been to previously and explore them. And this is why you keep a list of all of those areas that are locked when you first come into them, so that you can then come back into them as an exploration area and maybe possibly go through all of those areas that you didn't find previously because they were locked off. But we are back in the Arlathan Forest. From here, not many of the alluvians are going to be unlocked at this point. But we will go back up there here in a second. Nice, I like the griffin with a sword. And now here we are with an unlocked alluvian. Okay, so now back at the Veil Jumper camp.
Not much we can do to
We can quickly look and see what we have.
Don't be shy.
We're still a little short of being able to rank up the shop here. So concentration longbow for Ballara. Applies vulnerability to electric. That's actually pretty nice. Can't unlock anything. Buy more heartwood if need be. So it looks like the only thing here that we could really pick up is the longbow. I don't think there's really a need for it.
Send your friends my way. Tell them Amelia will set them.
When did the troubles begin?
Still really good to see.
Around the time Solus's ritual
Morgan
went wrong.
And I think we should have enough time to finish this.
You've been on this contract from the beginning, right?
I guess so.
What's your assessment of the targets?
Honestly, anybody the Venatori get excited about is trouble.
That's the truth.
See that? Bad guys.
That probably hurt.
Okay, let's go over here and start that. Got into combat and interrupted starting the quest.
This should be perfect. It's wide open, lots of rocks, and away from people. I don't want to try anything where I could hit someone.
Oh, this sounds exciting.
I know. Come on.
Being able to move the terrain's going to be really useful for a scout.
Getting up high, for good vantage.
Let's try it out, for practice.
All right. See this rock? I'm gonna move it. Oh, awkward.
Maybe if you used words?
What? Tell the rock what to do?
Sort of.
It's not a dog.
Yeah, but just try it.
Fly! Oh, you are the worst. The worst! So, a mental cue. Some kind of emotional trigger.
You're thinking too hard about it. Maybe think less and feel more. Have fun. Go with what feels good.
Feels good. Right. Connection. Joy. Fun. You know, we would sometimes go to the shore of Lake Calenhad in summer. My friends and I would collect stones and see who could build the best rock fort. I bet my fort would be the best now. Oh. It worked! It worked! That was a great idea, Rook!
Now I provided encouragement. Everything else was you.
But the encouragement was the thing. Well, I did it once. What's important is whether I can do it again. Either way, I think I'll need more practice with this. Don't you?
I wonder what's up there.
And this is what's
Maybe.
important as you go through this, is unlocking the abilities so that you can get to new areas.
I bet you could move this to give us something to climb on.
And this is what it's trying to illustrate, is that each one of your companions, just like we saw with Spite, gaining us access to invisible bridges and that sort of stuff, is going to be able to gain abilities that are going to give you access to different locations. And that's something I've always liked about these games, is the ability to rely on your companions in certain areas to get you through different
Let's
things.
find another rock for you to practice on.
Bliss in oneness. A voice, a chorus.
What?
I don't know. I was just saying something, wasn't I? Huh. Just came to me.
Think you could clear a path for us?
Took a little weird to get the hitbox to line up with your view. If it's behind the bridge there, I guess it doesn't want you to let you activate it.
Heard ya.
Look at that. You're getting good. Want to try another one?
Why not? Leave it to me. There you go.
Practice is really helping, huh?
I might even be ready for a bigger challenge now.
Oh, sneaky, sneaky. Okay, I actually didn't find this in my personal one, so I'm gonna have to find out how to deactivate this and mark it and come back here. Oh, what do you know? Yeah, nice. That gets my weak point damage back. And 25% damage versus barrier, which is nice. Barrier constantly regenerates, and when it does, you have to go through it again to get back to their health bar. Armor, once you... Oh, that was dumb. Armor, once... Armor, once you go through it, it doesn't come back. But barriers do.
Over here.
So many rocks. And they feel different. That one's granite. That one's slate. I think that one might be quartz. I wonder if the rock's composition affects my magic. Sorry. Just thinking out loud. Let's get back to it. Practicing, I mean. Of course.
Let's find a couple more.
Got it.
It's no trouble for you now.
I know. This is great. Right.
Good work. You got the hang of this stone thing.
I'm definitely getting there.
What was that?
Okay. Ah, plus 50% sunder detonation or duration is really nice.
Someone's in trouble.
Over here, Harding. We need to move quick.
Please, someone! Is anyone out there?
Someone's in trouble. We need to go.
All right. Haven't had a save in a while.
I can't move.
Hold on.
There's something here I missed. Might be up.
Up over there. I bet that's where he is. There's no way up from here. Let's look around.
Okay, so loot this real quick. What's here? That might be up as well.
There he is. Let's hurry. Easy.
Maker, I thought I was dead for sure.
How are you feeling? How's the leg?
Broken, I think. But I'm alive. And I'm grateful for that. The rocks. How did you do that?
Harding?
Do you hear that?
Hear what?
Sister, I feel you, touched by the ancients as I was. Find me. Look to those closest to the stone, and find me.
Harding? What's wrong? What are you hearing?
I'm sorry. Let's just get our friend to safety, and then we'll talk. Okay.
Can tell she's got a future that's interesting in front of her. The Oracle is... so... keeps secrets and memories +2. 18% increased healing is big. I think what we might do with the rest of today is just kind of take a look at some of these other enemies that you're going to get around here. And Lucanis is just taking this guy on all by himself. But that's Lucanis for you. Since there's not a whole lot of time left in today's live stream, let's do a little bit of exploration here. Because remember, we looked at this earlier. Now that we've unlocked a companion ability,
Any ideas what that does?
I've come across ancient elven artifacts before, but they're usually broken. Some of this looks brand new.
Maybe it's connected to all the floating ruins.
okay, and we're going to save this. For another time. But now that it's unlocked and we have access to it, and this is what I meant about keeping a running list of things that you can't reach or things that you can't get to or that are physically, it says blocked off, because now you can see this no longer is. Things like that are what's very important for doing exploration once you unlock an area for exploration. If you don't have a list, you're going to be kind of stumbling around trying to find out what's changed. And you can certainly do that, but if you just take a couple of minutes and just write things down on a notepad, and by notepad, nobody uses a notepad anymore, right? I mean by, notepad in your phone or something like that. You can come back to these areas later. Okay? Now we're not going to do a whole lot of explorations in here. Just want to unlock some of this before we go, but we will go over here. And I can't remember which way.
Get ready. Let's go.
Stay in cover.
And it's really easy to interrupt enemies now.
Good work, everyone.
I was actually trying to level up, but it wasn't enough. I didn't want to get too far through all of this. But you know me and breaking things. I'm not going to go through the door yet. Save that for next week. And yeah, we unlocked the fast travel point. Good. Okay. So that's what I wanted to do over here. Let's head back to the the Veil Jumpers camp. Here. And we will end today's stream.
Receiving your message
Perfect.
was quite the
So we picked up a new companion, and I enjoy having Lucanis in the party. He has very similar abilities to me, which is kind of counterintuitive to having someone in your party. You normally try and have different abilities between your different party members, but I like having another frontline damage dealer in the party. And leveling up Lucanis and getting his skills up can really have a lot of benefits to you. If you use him as pure damage dealing, which I'm going to, he excels at that. However, you can also bring him in kind of like a fighter cleric type, because he does have healing that he's able to provide, as well as adrenaline rush. So I prefer to do that with a dedicated character, and Harding is normally the one that I choose to do it, but we're going to get some more companions as we go here, and we're going to be changing Harding in and out quite a bit. I'll normally keep Lucanis in the party most of the time, except when we have to go with somebody else, but you'll kind of see that as it plays out. But I love having that dynamic damage dealing ability that Lucanis has. It's very similar to my playstyle, and I love it. So, as always, thank you all for being here. Without your support, none of this would be possible. This is Commander Jerval saying until next time, fare thee well.